All right, let's talk about something that's running in the background of your life, influencing pretty much every financial move you make, even when you don't realize it. We're going to dive into how you can break free from what's known as the money game. So let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like you're just running on a financial hamster wheel? You're working hard, you're doing all the right things, but you're not really getting ahead? It's like being stuck in a maze, right? Every corner you turn just seems to lead you right back to where you started. Well, that's exactly the feeling we're going to unpack. And here's the thing. That maze, it's not just in your head. It's a real, actual system. It's what we call the money game. And it's been cleverly designed to do one thing: keep most people, just like you and me, trapped in a never-ending loop of earning, spending, and owing. So to really get how this game works, we've got to pull back the curtain on the illusion it sells us. And it all starts with this: script. A kind of pre-written life plan that's handed to us, from the moment we're old enough to even think about what we want to be when we grow up. Oh, and I bet you know this script by heart. Go to school, get good grades, get a good, stable job, work hard, climb that corporate ladder, buy the house, get the car, and, of course, save for retirement. Sound familiar? It's sold to us as the one and only path to a successful life. But here's the catch, the big twist. This script, it's not actually designed to make you wealthy. No, its real purpose is to keep you in the game, to keep you working, spending, and paying taxes for your entire life. So if we're not winning, who is? Well, think about it. The game is set up to benefit the big players, corporations who need a steady supply of workers, banks who make a fortune off our loans, and governments who collect taxes from our paychecks. And who gets the short end of the stick? Usually it's the everyday person, the one who was never told the real rules of the game. Okay, so how does this loop actually keep us stuck? What are the mechanics? It's actually a surprisingly simple 5-step process that almost all of us follow, totally on autopilot. Let's break down this financial trap step by step. So here they are, the 5 steps. 1. Get a job. 2. Pay your taxes first. 3. Take out loans. 4. Save what you came in the bank. And 5. Retire hoping you have enough. I mean, it sounds like a pretty standard life plan, right? But the real danger, that's hidden in the fine print. Okay, step 1. Get a job. This is the big one. It's what we spend, a decade or 2 in school preparing for, and then we spend the next 40 years of our lives doing it. It seems like the most logical first step you could possibly take. But here's the first hidden rule of the money game. A job is a trade. You're trading your time for money. And your time, well, that's the one thing you can't make more of. It's finite. There are only 24 hours in a day, which means from day one, there's a hard ceiling on how much you can possibly earn. All right, so you've earned your money. But before you even get to touch it, before it even shows up in your bank account, the system takes its share. This is step 2, paying taxes. And for most of us, we don't even have a say. It's just gone. And this is absolutely crucial to understand. Check this out. If you're a salaried employee, you pay your taxes first, and then you get to spend whatever is left over. But business owners and investors, they play a totally different game. They get to spend their money first, and then they pay tax on what's left at the end. It seems like a small difference in timing, but trust me, it changes everything. And that leads us to hidden rule number 2. The tax system isn't a level playing field. It's specifically designed to reward business owners and investors, not employees. The rules are just fundamentally different depending on where your money comes from. Okay, so you've got your post-tax paycheck. Now it's time for step 3. Go out and buy that lifestyle you've been dreaming of. And for most people, that means taking on debt. We're talking mortgages, car loans, credit cards, the whole shebang. And we're told this is good debt, right? Well, this brings us to hidden rule number 3. And this one is a game changer. There's a world of difference between borrowing for an asset, that's something that puts money in your pocket, and borrowing for a liability, which just takes money out. And the money game, it pushes us hard to borrow for liabilities, which just locks us into years and years of payments that do nothing but drain our bank accounts. So after all the bills are paid, all the loan payments are made, if there's anything left over, you do the responsible thing. You save it. Step 4, stick your money in a savings account, because that's where it's safe, right? That's what we've always been told. But let's ask a serious question. Who really profits when you save? Here's how it works.
The bank takes your money, they go invest it and make a great return, and then they give you back, what, a tiny, tiny little piece of that profit as interest. That huge gap between what they make and what they give you, that's how they get rich, with your money.
And this uncovers hidden rule number 4. Your money in that safe savings account, it's actually losing value every single day. It's because of this little thing called inflation. A dollar today just won't buy as much as a dollar next year. So saving isn't enough. You're actually going backwards, unless your money is invested in assets that are growing faster than inflation is eating it away.
And all of this leads to the supposed finish line, the end game, retirement. After 40, maybe 50 years of playing by the rules, you finally reach step 5. You get to live on whatever you've managed to scrape together and just cross your fingers and hope it's enough to last.
And here it is, the final and honestly most brutal hidden rule of the money game. The entire system is designed to leave you with just enough to survive, but almost never enough to truly thrive. It's designed to keep you dependent, not to make you free. Okay, I know, that all sounds pretty intense, maybe even a little depressing, but listen, just understanding that you're in a game is the most powerful first step you can take. Because once you can actually see the walls of the maze, that's when you can start looking for the way out. It all starts with awareness. So, if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. The system was designed to keep you playing forever, but it was never designed for you to actually win. And just knowing that, well, that changes everything. It gives you the power to stop playing their game and start writing your own rules. So now that you can see the maze for what it is, the real question is, how do you get out? Are you ready to find out about the backdoor exits, the loopholes, and the strategies that others use to break free from this cycle for good? Because that is where real freedom begins.